Welcome. What's up?
What up, though?
What up, though? What's going on with you?
Everything in my Reggie voice.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. So we waiting on Janita. We don't want y'all to think we did the Breakfast Club and got rid
Right.
of
Oh, yeah. So Angela did.
got
Angela
rid of the
is
tape.
gone, I heard.
Yeah, let's see who jumped online if we got any comments here. But yeah, so we back for the new year.
First show of the new year. I mean, well,
Yeah,
first
well, live,
no deal. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. What you seeing in the market right now?
Man, slow motion still.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not I mean, a lot of investors are worried or whatever and moving scary, but I don't feel like I just feel like we gotta calibrate. What's going on? What's up, Sherelle?
Hollywood Relish Quinn. What's going on? Happy New Year. What's up, Jaja in the house?
Not much. How y'all doing?
Doing good. So we got we got a few properties here we're gonna evaluate. First properties of the new year. So where you get these from? These was wholesale deals?
Let me look at what
you sent me Holbrook and Montrose.
Holbrook was on MR EI.
Okay.
Montrose is a property I just bought. And the other one is a lake property, I believe.
Okay.
I just kind of skimmed the MLS. I went through a bunch of different lake properties to see if there was one that I thought that might be potentially a good deal to evaluate.
Okay. All right. So let's see what So you got this one. The one on Chatham and Gross Hill. That's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So Shaka will pull that one up. He's gonna be our real comp moderator for the day.
For sure. I got Montrose first.
All right.
I got them in the order that she sent them.
So what y'all seeing in the new year, starting off the new year in the market?
I mean, everything is like pretty easy. Like it's not like a big rush and hustle and bustle. That's the thing I'm noticing the most right now. Like the last few years, I would say like the last 3 years right now, I'd be like slammed. And I still have like prospects and people I'm nurturing, same as normal. But it's the pace is, kind of a little bit more relaxed.
Slow.
Okay.
Look, like I was laughing. I was telling Janita we had a showing requested on Monday for Sunday, for the following Sunday.
Oh wow!
You get what I'm saying?
So that's saying they just know for a fact it's still gonna be there.
Yeah, they like, bro, I'll see you in 6 days.
Right.
But I think that if people are like doing their evaluations and they have units they need to get done, I think we still, however you typically meet your goals or surpass your goals, I think we still gonna be able to do that. It's just not gonna be as rushed. So take the time and organize. That's what I've been doing. Just been trying to get more organized and get better and more efficient.
Yeah, I had a property listed in Southfield. We came on the market last week. We had 3 offers within 2 days, and we accepted one. It's a little hesitant about accepting it because they wanted to do their inspection, the EMD after inspection, which was fine, but they wanted us to market pending right away. And I was like, my seller don't want to market pending. She'll market accepting backup offers, but she don't want to market pending until after your inspection because we had other offers. And they kept pressing the issue. And then like 2 days later, before the inspection, they just withdrew their offer. But we end up getting another offer. This on the property is 265. We got another offer, conventional instead of FHA, and they had a $20,000 EMD.
Damn.
So all this within a week. So I think the market still has its hot pockets if you price the property right. And we are closer to the top of the market with that property.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, I agree with that. Like you said, there's certain pockets that's always going to stay. You know, certain areas that people want to be in that maybe a lot of houses don't normally go sell in that area, or just, like you said, a hot area where people want to be at.
Right. Let me ask y'all this, because I've been going back and forth with some agents. When y'all submitting y'all offers, I really don't like to submit an offer without an EMD or offer subject to. You know, I might say, well, we'll give the EMD within 24 hours of acceptance. What are y'all thoughts on having the EMD collected after the inspection? As the seller, are you going to accept that offer?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with accepting something like that, because that inspection period, they still had an opportunity to not move forward within that time. So.
Right, but are you going to mark the property pending? Because I'm seeing agents.
No, absolutely not.
Accepting backup offer. That's what it's for.
Yeah,
the EMD technically is not pending.
Yeah, because I'm seeing agents request that you mark it pending after the offer is accepted.
No.
And I'm like, that don't make sense. You don't have an EMD. We 7 to 10 days out for the inspection, and you want me to mark it pending, basically take it off the market. We already got a long marketing period.
Right.
So you're going to kill 10 days before you tell the seller no. And you can still back out before the inspection period.
Right. I've never even really, why do people care this much about if the house is marked pending?
Exactly. Okay.
Because they on BS. That's the only reason. But damn, I forgot what I was about to ask you. I was about to ask Reggie something. But go ahead. We want to jump on Montrose?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off here for 1 second and turn one of these lights down. I'll be right back. Y'all can go ahead.
All right. She probably got a migraine with all the lights.
But I was about to ask you something.
No, you have to see all these. Let me see if y'all can see these lights like this.
Oh,
it's a bunch of them. It's a lot of light. So I'll just unscrew the light bulbs when it's too bright, and it was just way too bright.
You just need to put a dimmer on there.
Okay, come through. Send somebody over here. I need a couple plugs in here.
No, I thought you was one of the people that get migraines and stuff when it's too much light.
And then it's giving that glare off that mirror.
All right, so let me open up Montrose real quick, and then I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. So Montrose, you said this is one you purchased?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at it. So while we waiting on this to load, what were some of your like what are your numbers looking like?
So I originally did an evaluation on that one based off of the one that you had. Like my good number was one that you sold over there. Back when I originally first started having the conversation, it was like 175.
Okay.
I like pulled all the way back to like 159, which I think with the good rehab, we still can get that. However, I looked at it again today, and I'm basing anything that I do over there is going to be based on a 129 ARV. So it shows I can put $77,000 into that house comfortably and still, hopefully make out pretty good. I pulled back to, for contingencies with time, the unknown. We don't know what's happening, but I think that area right there is still on the come up. So we'll see.
All right. What is your So
there's a lot of stuff in there, but most of the room, if all that stuff wasn't in the living room, it would be like that. The walls, the floor, but then it has a fireplace in the living room.
All right.
You just can't see, past all the clutter.
It don't look too bad. What you gonna do with this bathroom? Are you gonna pull all the tile out, or you gonna reglaze it?
I don't know. Honestly, so that's why I went ahead and put it up on here, because I honestly have not come up. I have 3 options, and I have not come up with the option, what I want to do yet.
Okay. All right. So let's see.
But when Chaka and I went over there, I was saying, rip this one out. Maybe keep that tub if you can and reglaze it. But for the most part, that would be a full reno on that first floor bathroom.
Was 1.5 bath or 2 full baths?
It's 2.5, 2 full and a half in the basement.
Okay.
And it's a 4-bedroom.
So this kind of was a conversion a little bit. This used to be a 2-family up and a 2-family down.
Or 2-bedroom.
So 2 and 2.
Yeah. It's more of an income bungalow, just because. So, like, I was talking to Justin earlier today about it, and he brought up a point with that kitchen area being right in the living room. I'm not sure it's big enough to have a combined living and kitchen area on the second floor. So it's a little smaller. You might have to use one of them rooms as like a living area.
Right.
So it'd be a 2 down and a 1 up.
Yeah.
And then I think at that point you might as well just rent it out as a 4-bedroom.
Yeah.
I mean, if you decide to buy and hold it.
Yeah.
This gonna be a buy and hold, or were you gonna flip it?
That's what we're trying to decide.
All right.
Happy New Year, Rhonda.
What up, Rhonda?
Hey, Rhonda. I ain't tell my baby happy hi either. For real?
Did Rhonda, I think Rhonda closed, or her HP property went pending?
No, it's sold. It closed.
It's so sweet.
Congratulations.
All right, this don't look too bad. There's a 1 or 2 car garage on this one.
1 car.
Oh, okay.
And the garage needs work.
Yeah, it need a roof and everything.
But I think overall it's got really good bones.
All right.
Like, you don't necessarily have to, like, I can go in here and clean it out and put it on the market, get trash it out. I can go in here and do, kind of just a nice cleanup. I think we talked a little bit about that. Maybe just, painting it, spraying it all white, giving somebody a real clean start.
Right.
Whatever. Or renovating it.
All right. So, Shaka, you going to bring up the comps?
Yep.
And while you doing that, Rhonda said her property sold in 5 days, just before the holiday. Sweet. Congratulations. Rhonda, did you get the price? I want to know if she got the price she was asking for, if she got above asking.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I just added it now.
All right. So this is the 129.9. This is the one you're going off of now, Johnny, right? Johnny.
That looked like my listing.
I'm sitting here.
Oh no, mine sold for 170 over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yours was the one that she was going off of originally.
Yeah, mine was a 3-bed though. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it.
Okay.
175. 3 bedrooms, I believe.
So how much are you estimating you gonna be all in again for your renovations and your acquisition price?
So Jacques saying we need to put at least 30 into it, but 30? I'm feeling like we should be able to do decent with 25.
25. And
what's the
contractor? So
what's the acquisition, Johnny?
45.
So you got 45 and 30, so you're gonna be 75 into it.
So you
all together.
On the flip, 129. Hold on, let's go back to this.
without seeing the comps and everything, all the comps, that's not bad.
This is the best comp right here. I mean, to me. So this, when did this come on? This sold in
for a 4-bedroom. Why you don't think you can get more than 129?
I do. I'm just
Okay.
saying going in, you know, so this is how I always evaluate. Anytime I buy anything, I always bring it all the way down. This is the bare minimum of what we need to be able to sell it for. And then once all the work is done, I go and do another, I reevaluate it, and then we list from there. We, you know, pick our price.
Okay.
I just need to know at the bottom if I'm still going to be profitable.
Okay. Rhonda said they knew they was too high at the 225. They got a cash offer for 180 and closed in 24 hours once they was under contract. I need to know, you talking, Rhonda, you talking about the Highland Park house or the Southfield one? Because we had two. I'll have her text us. Let us know, Rhonda.
I mean, these ain't real big updates.
Which comp is this, Shaka?
This one is a little further out. This is a half a mile. 14,351 for that sold for 158 in October.
Yeah, that's more that's like almost identical to the house.
Right. So you being conservative with the pricing, you just assuming like the market is softening up a little bit and trying
I'm just saying, so soft or busy. This is how I evaluate. I come in. So right now, if I go closest to the property, like what Shaka did first, we got that 129 right there. Now I know for a fact that an appraiser is not going to stop right there. So, like I said, my top was at 159.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got a question. So 14,300. Oh yeah, this right here. It's right by each other. 14,300 and 14,351. But I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Let's see the difference in these two. Because so this right here is so this one got an updated kitchen.
Oh, Rhonda said the one in Southfield she had
updated bathroom.
It's the one that sold for 180.
I feel like, is that what we said? 180? You gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah, remember the one she brought to the show that was that was in Southfield. We felt like the 220 was too much for it. It was good for like an owner occupant, not an investor.
But you see that where they had it listed at? How many days was it on the market, Shaka?
What?
This house. So like that's what I would prefer, to list it lower and sell it.
Yeah, something happened here, but that's what I was getting ready to say. So this one sold. This one was listed at 139. Went pending in about a little over 2 weeks. Took a couple months to sell to actual close, and it sold for damn near $20,000 more. So that one is kind of a red flag. I know it's a potential comp, but if you look at the other house, so that's 14,351. If you look at 14,300 sold in December, that actually shows a decline because his was a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. This the one that sold in December, late December, is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, which is comparable to yours, and it sold for damn near $30,000 less. So
yeah, well, were they both? What was the condition on both of those? Though that might not necessarily be a decline.
They similar condition.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the picture seems similar.
Yeah, and then the other one, I think the other one was radiators, probably versus like TSARE.
The one with radiators sold for more.
Oh, okay.
This one is TSARE.
So the thing is, from looking at these photos, it might seem similar, but we all know once you go into these properties, the quality of work don't always match up.
Mm-hmm. It's so pretty good though. Both of those properties, they look like they got some pretty good quality. But what I feel like is, I just feel like that market over there, because that's Greenfield and Schoolcraft. It just hasn't like stabilized yet. Like I feel like it's still,
right.
doing what it's gonna do. It's still on the incline. I don't think that those two numbers necessarily. I mean, I get what Shaka's saying. He has a math brain. It's just gonna say what it is. But I know the area, and I know that everything hasn't reached its potential.
Yeah. Then we got to factor in what was the seller motivation for accepting that amount.
What's this one? I don't look good.
This one, so yeah, but that's what I'm saying. When you start to try to factor all that stuff in, you can't. Now you're doing too much.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now I am gonna stick at the 129.9. I would love for it to go to the 150 something, but I would never be able to use that number. So I'm gonna stick with the number that Janita is at the 129. So maybe a little bit more, maybe 7,500 more, maybe 136, 137 because of the additional bedroom.
Right. So you 70 all in, right? Would you say 70 or 77?
77.
77 all in. So roughly about 80,000 all in to make what, 130?
Yeah, 135-ish.
So you got a $50,000 spread minus any holding costs and everything. That ain't bad. What's the turnaround time on renovation for something like that one, Shocker?
That one should be simple. I mean, in that 30,000, should probably just be doing them 2 bathrooms. I forgot what do the kitchen. Look at the kitchen again.
The kitchen, so the countertop is Formica countertop, and it was burnt. So that kitchen, actually, because it's got tile on the walls, you could spray that kitchen, clean it up, do something with them. You don't have to replace the cabinets, but that countertop has to go because some cabinets are actually in a good shape, and it's a lot of cabinets. People gonna like that kitchen, even if it's not a full reno.
But they're gonna like the fact that it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath already. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen just gonna be gravy on top.
And the windows are, in good condition. Like it's not a.
Oh yeah, you got that porch. You got other stuff on here that's not really showing on here. I think that the 30,000 is reasonable. It's not a full rehab though.
Okay.
So and then
here's the kitchen. Y'all keeping the cabinets?
Yeah.
That countertop gotta go, right?
Gotta go.
Yeah, 30,000 is gonna be. It's still out there. I feel like 35,000 to still get it to where the other two were, and from there, you list it at 129.9 or 134.9 and see what happens. So I think it's a flip.
Yeah, I think it's a good flip. You got about a good $50,000 spread minus whatever.
But I'm gonna say this: I didn't. So what saved that deal to me is the one that just sold, because without that one, I wouldn't have agreed. But now you got a brand new comp that reset the the clock. That just sold at the end of December, so you got 6 months. You got till damn near June for that comp. If anything else comes, you could push it. You could potentially push the market over there, like you said.
Right. So you gonna say something? We gonna get started tomorrow?
Say that.
Oh, you closed? You closed on this one already?
Yeah, I bought it I closed like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, you brought it before we evaluated it, huh? All right.
Well, so this is one that we didn't necessarily agree on. She was strong.
Wait, hold on. Which ones do y'all ever agree on?
Everyone we do.
We don't really agree on none of them, but he was so swayed by people who didn't matter. I just was like, whatever.
Nobody can sway me. There is not an individual.
He was like, yeah, because he swayed me. I mean, he just got a point.
I didn't. There was no comp. So if you take that 129 here, go back to me, Reggie. And nobody can sway me. I always made my money off of my brain, not somebody else's. So let me tell you what I didn't like about it. If we go back to
now, let me pull my real comp.
120 days, quarter of a mile, you see that 129 doesn't exist. The next best comp that we have is that 77, right? This 129.9 just came in December,
But the 77, what was the condition of that one?
It probably wasn't auto rehab, but it's here. Look at it.
I'm trying to figure. I'm gonna share this with y'all when he done because I want y'all to look at these numbers.
Okay, so you see this right here, right? So
Yeah.
this is the 77, and it's in a similar condition, honestly, of what hers is right now, right?
Right.
At at the 77. So if I go a little bit further out, we go a half.
How many days back are you going? You going
120.
180?
No, I ain't going 180. I don't use 180 on. I wouldn't use 180 on anything that I was buying anymore, because I mean I'll go back and look at that to kind of see if I see any decline or anything, but I'm not using that no more. That's too risky. So I wouldn't use. I'm not going back 180 days.
Look at the
But I go a little further out though. So we go out to a half a mile.
I want you to look at this address when you get a chance.
Okay. We go out a half a mile. See, this one is just this 155. This one just now selling. You see, these are new comparables that are coming on here. I don't know why we didn't see forward though.
And then it's pendings that I'm waiting to close too over here. It's like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think the 129. I don't see
It's
even
low.
without that comp. I think I would have still did this deal.
Yeah, that's low.
I didn't see nothing that would have made me do it outside of that. But now seeing that's your worst case scenario. I think now it's a deal.
Now it's like the basement is professionally waterproof. It got a sump pump in there. Like it's got some good stuff for that house to be in Detroit. Just some selling features.
Right. So let me ask you this: so you gonna flip it or buy and hold it?
So that's the question. I want to know what y'all think for a buy and hold.
How much are the property taxes?
I want y'all to treat it as if it's a regular evaluation.
I think it fits both, and it actually depends on. It fits both, depending on how you do it.
So how much are the property taxes? Let's look at it as a buy and hold. So when you got your property taxes, your insurance, how much you estimate the insurance is going to be on that property?
Probably 125
a month.
Yeah.
All right. And then what are the property taxes coming up? We got to factor in. Are the property taxes currently homestead or non-homestead?
They homestead currently.
But look, if you just use the basic principle, the 2% rule, and she's staying there under 70,000, which she could do,
right?
Then it's good enough. I think it's a
you think you can get 1,400 over there?
She said more than that. How much you say over there, Johnny?
Nah, I think I said 1,350 is what I said.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's there.
But I don't know if you can just flat out just use the 2% rule, because let's see, how much are your taxes over there?
Last year, the last one it was $1,100. So it's probably gonna go up to about what?
Probably 18.
And are those homestead or non-homestead? Them taxes gonna go up more than 1,800 a year.
That's homestead.
Because for one, it's homestead. What was the last SEV on that? Because that
29.3.
And how long has the current owner owned
Actually,
it?
it's not gonna. Well, yes, it's gonna go up some, but it don't got to go up double. I'll probably say the 1,800 on them taxes.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
That cap might come off. It just depends. But all right, so we got 2,000. So we got between taxes and insurance, we got like 325 coming off of the 1,350. You said.
Yeah.
So you're clearing 1,000 after, and then you got to factor in what are you paying? You financing it? All right. So yeah, that's not bad. If those taxes stay at that, I'm thinking those taxes gonna be a little bit.
I'll probably burr it though, and if I burr it, it'll probably end up with like a $850 or $900 payment.
Well, yeah, if you burr it, I mean, you don't need 1,000 a month because you get most of your money back. If you're getting 400 a month, you good,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, I like it either way. That's a buy and hold or a flip.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. So while we pulling up the next property, So Rhonda, the house she was talking about that sold before the holidays was the Southfield property on Andover that we reviewed. I think we reviewed this in December, and they had it at 225. They got a cash offer for 180, and it closed in the day. And let me see. This is the Andover property. She said we said it was 160. It's what we estimated.
Now, what was the number that they was trying to, Rhonda, what was the number that you was trying to, so 225? I think we thought it was a little bit higher than 160.
That's what I thought too. Because I thought
I might have said 160. I remember saying something about 160-ish or so because the ARV wasn't that high based on what was needed in the property.
No, I think that when she was, we was like, you need to just put that on the market for that amount. That's not, you know what I mean? I don't think it was 160. I feel like that would have been low.
Yeah. No, I think we was at, well, we can always watch it back.
Yeah, let's go see. I'm curious to see
she would know better than anybody because she would remember what we told her.
You probably said 160.
Yeah, I probably did. Based on the numbers and knowing that area.
Because that's your farm area. Yeah.
People gotta start writing down like Jaja, Reggie, Shaka, and then putting the numbers next to it.
Right.
I think her number was cool. Yeah, her number was cool.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember it going like, yeah, if listed, you shouldn't have no problems.
Yeah.
What's the next address, y'all?
All right, so the next address we got is on Holbrook in Detroit, 216 Holbrook. This is a deal with TC Deals LLC. This is actually on the Michigan Real Estate Investors website. They're asking 164.9. It's a 3-story, 4-bed, 1.5 bath, 1-car garage. Says it has a newer furnace and central air unit and updated plumbing. The seller needs 30 days occupancy.
How many bedrooms and bathroom?
It's 4 beds, 1.5 bath. Yep.
They don't have a lot. Within the last 5 months, there's only one sold within a quarter of a mile.
Yeah, this kitchen is gonna need to be redone. It looks like they didn't get a full picture. It looks like some ceiling work or something missing in the ceiling. And those cabinets got to be replaced. So yeah, you're probably gonna end up redoing the entire kitchen. They don't have a lot of photos on here, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be a complete rehab on the inside. It says a great opportunity to turn into a 6-bedroom and rent rooms to college students.
And they got a buildable corner. That includes a corner buildable lot.
Yep.
216.
All right, so we're gonna have Shaka pull up his comps while we discuss. So, what made you think about this one, Janita? Was it because it's on the north end? All right. Were you thinking more for a flip or a buy and hold?
I just wanted to evaluate. When I was going through the list, I thought that was the one that stuck out the most to me. That could be good or good conversation.
All right, because we know people thinking about it, and a lot of people will call and see those north end properties and start calling and anticipating not everything on the north end is going to go through the roof.
Which it looks like that's the direction conversation.
This one a tough one for me. Yeah, so this one I would bow out of this one because I don't know the area like y'all. I would have to really listen to what y'all had to say about it. I'm about to show you why.
Tell me what the comps say, and then
they're all over the place. So I don't know what that area is, but
pick the give us the highest comps with the this is just under 1,900 square feet. So give me all the comps between maybe like 1,400 and 2,200 or 2,300.
Oh, they got this listed on the MLS.
$198 is the high with that, Reggie.
All right. And you went back 6 months?
Yep.
And you went
half a mile and half a mile out.
A half mile. Just this one of those properties, I think you probably have to buy and hold until the market really pays you off. It might be a good rental, but I don't know. That's a bit. I don't know. That area is it's in a transition, so it's no telling what you might get for rent. Now, I was thinking, what you think, Johnny?
Y'all didn't like the Hazelwood one?
You said what?
Y'all look at the 146 Hazelwood?
Hold on.
That's on the other side of Woodward, closer to Hamilton, right?
Woodward and Holbrook. You know, Holbrook is kind of like a main road then.
But I'm saying, you said look at Hazelwood.
And that's 3,000 square feet.
146.
That one wouldn't be a comp. That's damn near double the house.
What's the square footage on the other one? 18?
1896.
18. Thought it said 16.
1896.
So what Reggie had me do, Johnita, is limit the search to the square footage so we wouldn't have that issue. And it was only 2 sold within a half a mile within the last 6 months, the high being the 198.
Mm-hmm. And the accurate square footage on that is 2422.
Using that. So you saying if they finish that third level?
Yeah. So like they listed this as an above ground square footage of 3,000, and that's not accurate. The public record shows it at 24.
Oh, that don't mean that that's accurate either.
All right, so use 24. So if it's 24,
the source
do the square footage 1,800 to 2,900 and see what comes up.
You said the 29 from what to what?
From you said 24. So do it from like 1,800 up to 2,900.
21, and that's the 329.
And what street is that on?
73 Edison.
No, that ain't a comp.
That's what I'm saying. This one right here, this is a no-go for me. Just not enough. It's not a strong enough market for me.
Yeah, the market is
This is ideal for somebody that can buy and hold it and probably rent it out per room or do an Airbnb or buy it and live in it, but not for a fix and flip. I don't think it's gonna be good for right now, not in this market. Buy and hold long term, if you can generate enough rent for it, I don't think you can get right now. I don't think you can get over 1,500 for to renting it as a single family, but an Airbnb all day.
What they asking for that one again?
164.9.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this a no.
Yeah, I would pass on this one.
I would pass on the price. If they was asking 80 for it, I'd buy it.
Even on the buy and hold, it's a no, Reg, because basically what you got to go in to do is you're gonna have to remodel the whole thing. It sounds like you're gonna have to add them extra 3 bedrooms on that third floor that they talking about. You're gonna have to spend a lot of money. So it's
that's why I said this probably gonna be ideal for somebody trying to buy and live in it probably. For let me just show y'all something real
or long-term investor. I think it's a potential for a wealth. So there is another category that we're not talking about, even when we're talking about our buy and holds. Actually, Justin is somebody that invests like that. So for an individual like Justin, this might work.
Yeah, if you can get in. So yeah, here's the other thing. So we primarily am looking at these for either a buy and flip or income generating property as it is right now, and potentially using either all of our own cash or some type of traditional financing. But your cash on cash investment, if you can be in this property all in for 200,000 and or not even that, because I don't know what the rehab costs, but let's just take it at the 164.9. You got to put something into it. Let's say 20,000 into it, right? If you coming in with, I don't know, like 20,000 down of your own money, and you can make a few $100s a month profit, it may be worth it to buy and hold this property long term. Because the area, this is like right in the middle of everything that's really coming up. So everything over here is spillover from the Boston Edison district, and here's Woodward right here. So, and
Is
it's
that
a
half a
lot
mile?
more, huh?
Is that half a mile away from there, or a mile?
No, this is only 2 blocks up. This Woodward right here. So like you got Midtown like within walking distance, and then back on this left side, you can get right up into the Boston Edison district once you cross over Claremont and you go left go west of Woodward. So it's 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 there, but it's just not there yet for the amount of money you got to put into it. So this not the property, in my opinion. It's not the property you buy and fix up if you think you're gonna have to be forced to sell it within the next 6 months to a year.
This the property that if you just got $250,000 sitting in the bank or in your 401k somewhere earning 4 or 5%, and then you want to take that money and you want to invest it in that property. Outside of that, it's a no-go.
All right. All right, let's see what else we got. You sent another property. You said the Gross Ill property, right, Janita?
Yes. I think it's Chatham, 28589 Chatham Road, Gross Ill.
Yeah, Shaka, pull this property up real quick. I'm gonna send it to you in the private chat. Should be able to see it.
I got it.
All right. So what else you seeing in the real estate market right now, Janita?
What you mean?
Like, what else going on? Other than you seeing any trends that we didn't see in the last month or two?
No, I think that Flagstar just mimicked the Bank of America program.
All right. Anybody done any of those Bank of America deals?
I haven't done one, but I'm liking that I've made contact with somebody over at Flagstar that's more tangible.
T about to close on one Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, let us know. We might have to have her on to talk about it.
Yep, it's her. Yeah, she the first person I know that actually. I mean, she closed on this one that she got. Danielle Dunham is the listing agent on it.
Okay. Did they have the low credit score like the program was announced? Was they like under 500?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, but shit, it paid for everything. Like what it says, it paid for everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. We had so if anybody is watching, we had an investor that's gonna be on our episode that airs Tuesday. We interviewed a guy from Pontiac. He's investing. He basically fell into investing out of necessity, but he started investing in Pontiac. Then he took the same model and started investing in Flint. So he has a whole different spin on what he's doing. It's not really a new strategy. It's just about how he ended up being an investor. It's funny. And the amount of discipline and effort he put into it at his age, when you think somebody in their early 20s probably wasn't thinking like that. Not back then. There's more people doing it now, but back then when he started, it probably wasn't. So that's going to be a good interview.
All right. My bad. Go ahead.
You got the property up?
Yes. Right. This one kind of all over the place too. So
what's the stats on this property? This Grosse property?
Talking
How
to me?
many? Yeah, how many bedrooms is it?
Oh, I don't know.
Here, let me pull it up on my just hit the active button. Shaka on yours.
And what made you think of this property? You got an investor interested, or was it something?
No. So a lot of what I'm just getting
My
back
bad.
to what I used to do. I'll go into areas and basically say, okay, if I wanted to, do a flip and yield like 200,000 or 300, like more than like a 60,000 or $50,000 spread. So I just went in and looked for some current solds in like these areas where you have the lake properties at.
Right.
And I went through and I evaluated probably like 10 of them. And this is the one that just, it seemed to have, be one of the ones that could potentially be a deal. So it's not, I don't have anybody necessarily interested in it. It's just to give people the information. Somebody may want to own a lake-owned property and they may not want to pay $1 million for it.
Right.
So this one is listed for, it was originally listed for $499. They reduced the price to $480 and it's been on the market for 81 days. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and it's 2,600 square feet.
South Point, 28,347. So they got 1 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 28,347 Chatham for just sold on the 23rd for 630,000.
They got a recent appraisal
for 635.
Yeah, you got my screen up, Reg?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay, so this the one that sold for 630 right here.
Okay.
3
Similar
bedroom.
square footage and everything.
I don't know what's the Janita, how what's the square footage on that one?
The square footage. Oh shoot, where did it go? It's 2,627.
Oh shit, it's bigger. So this one bigger. I mean the subject property is larger.
How much is the subject property? Is the Chatham we were talking about?
It's listed for 480.
For 480.
Yeah.
2,600 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. Look, they're right down the street. This is a similar. I mean,
is it an as-is sale? How long has it been on the market?
80 days, 81 days.
Oh, okay.
Shit. So that's the other thing. A lot of times I buy MLS properties.
Right.
But I don't buy them for the list price.
So is the idea you would go in there and try to negotiate that price down?
Yeah.
To where the numbers make sense. What do you think it would take just from seeing the photos of the subject property? What do you think it would take to renovate that property?
It's gonna put you at market value, 150,000. I think I'm looking at it right now. I think you easily gonna spend 150 and it could be even more. It look like they got an all-season sunroom on this one for 630. This one is remodeled. This one is a fully updated house.
Okay, so you're saying 150, and then what would your ideal acquisition cost be? The purchase cost.
This wouldn't really work to me. This is no deal. This wouldn't really work.
Why you say a complete and full renovation?
So, all right. So you looking at? Are you seeing the photos of the 28,347, the one that sold at 630? So I'm saying that this one is an updated home, right? Nice. This is nice.
So you're saying you have to put all the bells and whistles on that one?
Yeah, they got the barn doors. They got everything. They went all out on this one right here. It's not brand new updated either, but these are nice updates. That they got a sauna in here. They got an all-season room. They only got a 2-car. It's a 2-car garage.
I don't think that the subject property is that far away from it.
Oh, they got a pool. Let's go look again. So subject property, yeah, this data.
And what's the lot size on that too? Because I think the lot size play a part out there too in that
2,300. So the subject property has more square footage by 300 square feet.
Right. But what's the size of the land? You look at the
the land,
the acreage there.
0.41 on the subject on the one that's sold. Same, it's the same acreage.
Okay. All right.
So are y'all looking at my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the subject property right here.
Pull up the photos real quick.
Oh my bad.
Yeah, I'm moving.
Oh, I gotta share it different. Let me,
Or just move your screen over, yeah.
Share.
So you saying 400? What would you try to get them down to? What was you thinking, Johnny, as far as price?
So let's see. What was the one that sold?
630. Yeah, Johnny, this needs this is a dated house.
They asking how much for this one?
480. I mean, you could tell like this was done up when they originally did it, but this is dated. You're gonna spend more than 150. This is definitely a no. You would have to I would have to live here to do this house. This is not a flip or a buy and hold. This is a house you can buy to live in. Though you under 700,000, 2,600 square feet.
Yeah, you can fix it up as you go.
Yeah, because it doesn't have to be fully. You can go in there and live in this thing, but to flip it for the 630, no, you're gonna have to fully remodel this.
Yeah, so you probably would have to get this house for what, about 300, 320 or something?
Let me tell you, in my opinion, you probably need to be at 630, 378, bro. You have to be at like 215,000 for this to be a flip.
I was looking at about 270. If you said max with 150 in.
So look at this. It depends. So if you look at your max sales price at 630, right?
Right.
Are you using 60% or you want to go to 65?
No, I use 70%.
So we getting away from that. I'm going to 60% right now because a lot of the investors are going either there or the lenders, either going near or less.
Right.
So I'm sticking at the 60%, but I'll go 65 to split it in the middle.
Right.
So that put us at 409. I'm 150 in here is not doing a whole lot in this house. Everything that's major in here needs to be redone. I'm talking about, go back to if you look at these floors. In the bathrooms, those the old 12 by 12s. You go back to the floors in the foyer when you come in and see that. You go to all this got to come out. And then now you're going, look at this kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You got to fully remodel this kitchen, and it's not a baby kitchen. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to fully remodel this entire house. Look at that bathroom. That's old. That whole bathroom will have to be demoed, and that's not a regular bathroom. Yeah, 150. I have to go in there and see what I'll be able to do for 150,000. But you have 409. Let's use the 150 for argument's sake. 150. That put you at 259. Is the cheapest the most by a lot that I could spend on it, and that's pushing it.
Rhonda said we crazy. They ain't letting that house go in the 200s.
Right.
No, they're not. They probably not. They're not, because they don't have to, because they're not selling it to an investor.
Right.
They're selling it to a homeowner. But we're talking about from an investment standpoint, where it would be, where we would need to get it at in order to make this an investment.
Right. I think there are some investors out there that'll pay 300 and put 150 into it.
That'd be
No,
450.
but that's just, and then the thing is, you're saying 150. That's just assuming the remodel. That ain't including if there's any issues, or if that boy need a roof, because that roof seemed like it's a pretty.
Look, it's a reason that it's still on the market. Look, it's another house that sold like not it's on the same block on the same side of the street that just sold for 630.
Rhonda said, "Do it have AC central air or?" Because she said it looks like you see the
boilers.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. I mean, but you could put central air in there and convert it, but yeah, like Shaka said, it's a reason it's sitting if it's almost 200,000 less than the other property that sold.
Yeah, I mean, this is a homeowner house. This is not an investment property at the price they got. That's why they got it on the market.
Like yeah.
That. So if I wanted to be on I mean, this ain't bad for a homeowner. You can go in there, even if you bought it at 400,000 as a homeowner, and you put 200,000 in there, you still good. You under 600,000, under 650, living on the lake. Hey.
Man, you better go in there and live like it is and put some sweat.
That's the river. That's the canal that go to Detroit River.
Yeah, do one bathroom at a time. Do the kitchen last, and just be happy.
Reggie, this your house right here.
No, it ain't.
Yeah,
I don't like going across that bridge.
All right.
In the winter time.
But that is like, I don't know. I'm just looking at it. Like, look at the did you look at the one that sold at 28653 Chatham?
Hey, do me a favor too. I want to see what's the highest sale in the past year over there. Don't put in no square footage or not. Just put the city in.
For Grosse Hill?
Yup. I sold a property over there about 2 years ago for like 48,000, but it was like a little was like a 2-bedroom ranch or something. It really probably should have been demoed. Somebody brought the land, but I think the people actually fixed it up. It wasn't right off the water, but
the highest sale over there within a quarter of my. I'll go out.
No, just do the city, the entire city. Rhonda said the Florida layout seems interesting too. Yeah, that's another thing.
You was nice. Like when you look at the outside facing the canal.
Yeah.
Got a lot of curb appeal. Grosse Hill, 200 sold in the last year, and the highest is 1.6.
Well, you had 200 sales in Grosse Hill
in
the past year.
Yeah, 365.
Oh man, they was rocking over there. We
what county? What county is that in?
Wayne.
Oh.
Woo.
Wait, 200.
It's at 26675 East River Road. My friend lives on that block, I believe.
They was literally closing a house like every other day over there.
Yeah, they was killing.
Yeah, don't even because it's not that big. Yeah, what was the highest sales price?
1.6. But they had an original list price of 2 million, 2,050,000.
Okay, and it sold for 1.6. I'll take 1.6. 400,000 discount.
9,000 square feet. 4-car garage.
Oh yeah, that was dope. All right, well, that's it. We them all the houses we got, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For this week. All right. So what else we got? We got a few upcoming episodes. Go on our YouTube channel on Spotify and watch some of our interviews. We had some good interviews. We got the epic fail episodes where we had one of the investors we know, Justin, come on and talk about. I don't think those was failures though, but we'll let the audience check. Go on our YouTube channel and check them out. still making money on them, but he could have did better. So we had him break those down. And what else we got? We talked about the real estate gurus, and we talked about the people out here teaching people how to commit fraud.
Facts.
So we got that episode coming up. Y'all gonna have to stay out of trouble this year because they coming down on y'all. So if y'all not doing y'all business right,
we need to do some reaction video.
Yeah,
we should go back and do some reaction videos to ours. Talking about the ours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should. We need to put that together.
All right.
All right, y'all.
So that's a wrap.